Jabrib Suo Bong Pong Tang Ok Nia Swadi Kap to my Thai brothers and sisters all around the world. How is everyone doing today? And if you click this link, this channel, this vlog, just know that you promoted yourself to being a Cambodian. And because Cambodians are so good at making you feel like family, I want to go ahead and extend that to you guys. Today we're going to expose Thai for the piece of shit that they are. We're going to talk about the New York Times article. And before I begin, let's read this post. Okay, Tirana Sophia, she writes, "Hey Bong Joe, you're right. They don't understand family and neither want peace either." And then she quotes me, "No one's gonna invest in your country unless they're into water sports because their country is being flooded." This was diabolical, Bong. Keep it coming with the papaya, with the extra BS. Thank you, sister. I want to show you this clip, and this goes out for my Khmer sisters, because, you know, we wouldn't be where we are without you guys, your passion, right? That's in all the Khmer sisters, the protectiveness. So let's go ahead and watch this clip. Man, the AI is getting so good, huh? Be proud, sisters, be proud. Hopefully that inspires you Khmer sisters out there. Just know they can debate who shot first, but what they cannot debate is who came first. And from here on in, anytime they say that you copy, they say all that shit, all you have to say is, we came first. And you guys are the copycatters. And if you want, you can Google it. That's all you have to say. The argument stops there. They can't defend because they were taught Thai history, right? They weren't taught world history. There's a reason why their country don't speak English, because their government didn't want them to be able to read textbooks, right? To learn about what's going on in the world. That way they can keep brainwashing them. And it's sad, but I'll leave that for another topic, because this video, I don't want to make it too long. So let's look at another post. Cambodian rice reaches Costco. Let's go. Let's go. You see, Thailand wants to paint the picture that we need Thailand, right? But what this conflict did is expose Thailand for who they really are. And Cambodia's making moves. Vietnam's making moves. And I hope Laos, Myanmar, they're going to make moves too. We don't need you. They want to go parade about, we're going to close the borders. Close it. We don't care. Just like Hun Sen said. When you're ready to open it, just open it. We'll open it 5 hours later. We're not going to beg. Your country is imploding. Your government is imploding. Your economy is shit. Your government doesn't understand stability. Your PMs act like he controls the military. He doesn't. No country is going to want to invest in your country. Just know that. All right. Here's another clip. More Thais beating up tourists. Look at this. Look at this. How many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Look at that. Stop the video right there when people are saying, oh, Cambodia's dangerous. Cambodia's not safe. No. I want you foreigners to understand one thing. The Thai guys, the Siams, the Sims, right? The Sims, they don't like you guys. You guys are coming into their country stealing their women. Yeah, stealing their women. Here's another from the Bangkok Post. Myanmar refugees living in the border camps will be allowed to work legally in Thailand for the next 12 months. Prime Minister Nothing said on Wednesday, sending a message to Cambodia that Thailand does not need its recalled workforce. Oh, Myanmar, it's only 12 months. 12 months. If Thailand was so good, right, at treating their neighbors good, and they want to go around parading, talk about humanitarian, Myanmar should have already been allowed to work. Okay? They should already been allowed to work. See, when this conflict started, they wanted to go tell their CM citizens, oh, we don't need Cambodia. Yeah, that's why your economy is failing. You got nobody to run your economy. There's no farm workers. There's no construction workers. We all left. And you think letting Myanmar, you think it's going to be a plug and play? They're just going to switch? No, they need training. Their whole vibe is different. Right? The whole culture is different. And then, how many Myanmar are there? I don't know. You think all of them are ready just to hop in and just start working? Yeah, you're fooling yourself. And now that you allow them to work, guess what? You're going to have to take care of them, right? You're going to have to provide health care, right? Yeah, full of shit. Another post from the Bangkok Post. Thailand's tourism industry is critical juncture as Chinese arrival plunged due to safety concerns, corruption-linked infrastructure failures. Despite the efforts, the Tourism Authority of Thailand to attract visitors during the Golden Week, the country's image suffers. Experts urge shift towards sustainable, high-quality tourism and stronger law enforcement. Listen, no one's going to want to come to your country, man. In all of Asia, Thailand is the most corrupt. That's why there's videos exposing them. Don't take my word for it. You can YouTube that shit. Thai PBS World. Facing a record low birth rate, Thailand is boosting state support for new mothers and fathers to encourage more women to have children. Parliament has passed a bill increasing maternity leave for 98 to 120 days while offering 15 days for new fathers. You see, your country's aging. It's getting old. The youth aren't replenishing. You want to talk about fighting a war on identity. You're losing your identity. Because the identity that you fabricated, it's all bullshit. Right? There's a reason why Siams changed their name to Thai. Because they thought rebranding themselves was the answer to their identity crisis. But guess what? The papaya salad that you guys eat with the extra bullshit still has extra bullshit in it. And how about this one? Bangkok government has approved a central budget of 864 million baht for the Royal Thai Army to enhance border security amid rising tensions along the Cambodian-Thai frontier, Prime Minister Nothing revealed. What a puppet. They got him to lie to the Siam citizens, right? And guess what? Now they're able to transfer money to the military. And how much is 164 billion baht? $26 million. $26.6 million. And instead of using that money to help your citizens in the flood with a slow economy, to help boost your economy, what do? You manufacture this war, right, on landmines, and you go provoke, right, with the narrative of they're invading us, we gotta protect our sovereignty. The bullshit that you fed to the children in your country, oh, they're gonna learn. Where's the Thai youth, the Gen Zs, the educated ones? You don't see that instead of pumping money to help you guys, right? Instead of helping the real Thais who can't afford to even live in Bangkok. That's sad, really. All right. Now, let's go to the nitty gritty, the real topic I really want to talk about. Okay. Where is it? So this is from the New York Times. Okay. How Chinese weapons transform a war between two neighbors. And before I read this, let's go see who wrote the article. Sui-Lee Wee. Who is she? I report on Southeast Asia as the Bangkok-based bureau chief for the New York Times. Oh, she's from Bangkok. Oh, you want to talk about another one-sided attack? Look, before I even read it, just know it's already going to be one-sided. But, because Thais like to rally off bullshit. Let's see what she's talking about. This, I told you, every journalism is compromise. Okay? Instead of doing real work, right? She's going to collect information that just echoing information instead of going to Cambodia on the ground, interviewing, asking. No, she's going to sit back, right? And because she's Thai, right? She feels like she has to defend. Yeah, bullshit. Like, we need to question her journalism fucking credentials, man, because this is getting out of hand. Like, it's getting desperate. And the New York Times, like, these are your journalists? They just sit in the office and just rebrand freaking conflicts again? It's crazy, man. Okay, China urged Cambodia and Thailand to end their border war in July. But 2 weeks earlier, it had sent rockets and artillery shells to Cambodia, Thai intelligence documents show. You can't even believe the Thais right now. They're just so full of shit. They want this war so badly. I don't understand why they don't just attack. I don't understand. What are you scared of? Right? See? You already painted the picture that there's landmines. All right? And now you're painted the picture that Cambodia is ready to invade. Like, your army, I seen them. They look soft. And I told you, they're not battle tested. They're not ready for the war in the jungle. Believe me. They're not ready. Believe me. Okay, a Y-20 transport aircraft type used to send arms to Cambodia at an air show shown in Zun, China last year. Oh man, this picture is crap. But here's the thing. Since when was Cambodia not allowed to buy weapons? Since when? I mean, to be fair, Thailand's bought weapons from China, right? So why is she trying to frame it like, oh, you see, Cambodia's buying military weapons from China? Every country has the right to defend themselves, right? Sam, right, Sims? Every country. You just bought a submarine from China. You just bought Gripens from Sweden. But when Cambodia does it, oh, yeah, you scared, huh? You thought poor Cambodia, the beggars, are stupid? That's what you thought? Like, Hun Sen has military experience. You understand the difference? All your commanders, you can wear that uniform, but it doesn't mean shit. You're not battle tested. You guys are gonna fail. Promise you that. All right. Sui-Lee Wee, a journalist from Bangkok, and she's Thai. Let's see your one-sided journalism, because we're gonna expose you, Sui-Lee. You're not a real journalist. You're fake. You're compromised. Yeah, take that to the bank, New York Times. The Chinese military planes touched down in Cambodia over 3 days in June, weeks before a simmering border dispute between Cambodia and Thailand exploded into war. The aircraft, the Y-20s, known as chubby girls in China, with their wide body and ability to carry heavy cargo. I mean, when you're buying military, what do you want them to deliver those weapons with? What do you want them to deliver with? They made 6 flights to the southwestern city of Sihanoukville, bringing rockets, artillery shells, and mortars, according to Thai intelligence. You guys are not even intelligent, man. Just stop it. The Chinese weapons were packed into 42 containers and stored at the nearby Rim Naval Base, the document said. Days later, Chinese-made ammunition was moved from the base hundreds of miles to the north to Cambodia's contested border with Thailand, according to the documents. Asked for comment on the Thai intelligence report, a senior Cambodian official did not deny the basic details of the shipment. What do we have to hide? We're allowed to buy weapons. We're allowed to defend. But when the Thais do it, it's okay. But when Cambodia does it, it's not okay. Yeah, piece of shit. Thailand and Cambodia blame one another for starting the war, which lasted for 5 days. But you see, all this started with Thailand killing a military army person in Cambodia. That's where it all started. And it started way before all this. Way before. Okay? But she failed to mention that. You know why? Because all she did is echoing what we already know. I don't even know why this article even came out. It's a waste of people's breath. New York Times. These are your journalists recycling stuff that happened months ago? Come on now. Cambodia's build up 4 months. Cambodia had been entrenching its forces along the boundary near an ancient temple claimed by both Cambodian and Thailand. It laid new roads, constructed a military base. All those structures were visible by satellite. Listen, in your country, in Thailand, right? You're allowed to do whatever you want in your country, right? Right, Sims? Right? So on the Cambodian border, I would imagine Cambodians can do what they want on their side too. Correct? Correct? I mean, that's the logical thing to do, right? With this buildup, analysts said Cambodia entered a standoff with a much more provocative posture towards Thailand, and that it had previously taken. Both sides relied heavily on arms from the same place, China, which has cultivated close strategic and economic ties with the 2 Southeast Asian states. You see how she twists that shit? First, she tried to frame it as, China, Cambodia's been buying only arms from China. And then later down, a couple paragraphs later, wait. They both rely heavily. Yeah. I don't even know if I want to read more of this bullshit. Just echoing what we already know. This is Siams for you, the piece of shit that they are. They have nothing to run on anymore. They have blown their cover. They've been deflecting. They've been miscalculating every step of the way. And because they had someone in the inside of the New York Times, they thought because the New York Times had a label, right? And then I just exposed her. She should go down as a spy. As a spy for Thailand. That's not journalism. It's not balanced. Because just like their foreign minister speech, one-sided attack. One-sided attack. I come from a balanced attack. That's the difference. That's the difference, Thai. And then you guys eat it all up. And I told you, the reason why all this is going on is to distract the Siams from what's really going on in their country. Your country is imploding. What I say, the government needs 2 things. They need money and they need the people to rally behind them. Right? Because right now, money is only going out. No money coming in. No one is going to take Siam seriously with a PM or nothing whose internship is only 4 months. It's only 4 months. And let me piggyback off that. It's the same thing when the president of the United States, Donald Trump, just wait. In the last couple months, you think other countries is going to take him seriously, his word seriously? They're not. They're just going to prepare for the next president, the next 4 years. That's how politicians work. Okay? So, PM and nothing, I told you guys before, if you could sit here and tell me you take him seriously, you're joking to yourself. Okay? He has no power whatsoever. Whatsoever. He's a businessman. He didn't go to law school. He knows nothing about military. Yeah. And he wants to go act like he's a savior for Thailand. It's a joke. Right now, he's telling you everything you want to hear because he's preparing that papaya salad with extra bullshit. And I told you, there's a reason. Because he's gonna try to run again. This is facts. The entirety of evidence suggests that there has been a concerted decision by the Cambodian leadership in months and years leading up to the border clashes to change the status quo along the border, said Nathan Razer, whoever the guy is, an analyst from the Australian Strategic Policy Institute. Isn't that the same institute that months ago that supposedly they had the satellite stuff on Cambodia border? Like, come on now. What is it? October 2nd? And you're just recycling shit. You want to try to keep it fresh in Khmer people's mind. What a freaking joke. China's defense ministry did not respond to a request for a comment. They don't need to respond to little Thailand or this fake journalist. Why would they want to respond to her? Last time I checked, Siams, I'm going to teach you something today. Russia, China, America, okay? They're arms dealers. They sell weapons. Now, what you guys do with the weapons, that's up to you, okay? All of a sudden, it was okay for the Siams to buy airplanes and stuff, right? It's okay for them to defend their sovereignty. But when Cambodia's, it's a big deal. Man, this journalism is... she's a joke. She's a joke. And then, she's really calling out China. Whoa, wow. Brave. Yeah. China's balancing act. She writes, China played an active role in trying to bring about the ceasefire, but both accounts of weapons shipments complicate Beijing's efforts to cast itself as a neutral peace broker in Southeast Asia. While Cambodia's military budget is a fraction of Thailand's, each country was dramatically increased spending in recent years and turned to China for weapons. Okay, here it is again. Both countries. But one seemed to put the blame on the other since the beginning. Okay? And I'm not going to read any more, Zark. It's just freaking redundant, echoing what we already know. Okay? But in the article, to strengthen her argument, her one-sided argument, she talks about how this all started, right? When Cambodia started shooting the rockets, hitting a hospital, hitting a 7-Eleven, right? Killing innocent civilians. And all Thais did was send their F-16s and hit military targets, which we know that's bullshit. And all she had to do was go to Google. And then she could have grabbed some articles and cite it. But she couldn't do that. Yeah. And she went to college for journalism? Get the hell out of here. What a freaking joke. What a freaking joke. And you Siams out there, I'm talking about you Gen Zs. Look what's happening in your country. You deserve better. You deserve world history. Okay? Because it's funny how the ultra-nationalists gonna come try to teach us our history when you guys don't even know yours. One thing is true. Your government, before the age of information, have fabricated this history. Wrote in your textbooks, right? You taught your Siams when they were young that you guys came first. And now you can't seem to back that up. You can't seem to back that up. And instead of strengthening your neighbors around you, you try to keep them down. And now that Cambodia is on the rise, you can't stand that. This is the truth. Because you are vulnerable right now. I'm trying to look out for you guys. How do you have a city like Bangkok, but the Thais, citizens, can't even live there? And I stayed in Sukhumvit, off Ekamai. Yeah. Did you know the malls, right? They have all the fancy shops, right? And the food courts, there's two levels. There's the upstairs for like people like me who can't afford it. And then there's the basement for all the local Thais. Yeah. And that's really sad. And now your PM of nothing, the puppet, has approved $26.6 million to defend a border, right? And he doesn't even want to admit what he's going to use that money for. But there's speculation that he wants to build a fence. What kind of fence for $26 million? I'd rather see that money go into your education. I'd rather see that money going to help the flooded villages. That's where I'd rather see that money go. But no. Oh, just wait. Just wait when the citizens wake up. Wake up. You have no democracy. You're going to be left behind. When it's all said and done, you're going to be left behind. In 30 years' time, look at Cambodia. I can sit here confidently and tell you 1 in 3 Cambodians can speak English. And because they can speak English, they can read textbooks, they can read history, they can communicate with the world. But you Thais are falling behind. You deserve better. And don't take my word for it. You can Google it. And I'm going to leave you guys right there. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for letting me vent. You know I'm not going to stop because I know they're not going to stop. And brothers and sisters, I know you aren't going to stop either. We stand tall. Yeah, we have history on our side. From now on, when Thais come talk their shit, all you have to tell them is, we came first. You guys are just copycatters. That right there is going to hurt their feelings. Right? Because a lot of them, if they can't win an argument, what do? What I always tell you, they come attack your character. And you brothers and sisters seen it in this channel. We got to hold the line. They ain't going to stop. And we're definitely not going to stop. I'm going to continue to expose them. They still have our soldiers. Okay? That they haven't released those pieces of shit. After the ceasefire, they went to go ambush them. Let's not forget the reason why we're here. So I want you guys to have a good one.